You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the July 18th meeting of the Michigan City Commission for Women. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for attending tonight's meeting. I appreciate it. So, call to order. We're calling this meeting to order. The first thing on the agenda is roll call. Lori's not present today, so I will conduct the roll call. So, Keela Ward. Keisha. I'm sorry. Keisha. I'm so sorry. Keisha Ward.
Yes, here.
Nyla Williams.
Present.
Angie Carter.
Present.
Kiana Edwards.
Present.
Daisy Lee.
Present.
Laura Leak. Absent. Linda Conley. Absent. Charlene. Absent. And Sarah is absent. Okay. Did everyone have, you know what, I'll do that next, after, I'm sorry. The next on the agenda, and we placed her out due to some things that she had on her schedule today. But we are so honored to have Felicia Blakely, also known as Pastor Felicia Blakely, Lady Felicia Blakely. So we're so honored to have her here with us today. So she is going to share with us about her Diamonds and Pearls, which is known as DAP. But Felicia Blakely, Pastor Felicia Blakely, also has a lot of other, organizations, programs, different things of that nature that she has as well that she may want to share with us and also the public, of course. So to introduce to some and to present to some, introduce to others, Felicia Blakely with Diamonds and Pearls. And also, is it Girls Get Up?
Yeah.
Girls Get Up as well. And she's an author, but I'll let her share everything. Okay, so you're welcome. So yes, you're welcome to come and sit with us. Welcome, Felicia.
You want to stand?
Okay. So, hello again. Again, my name is Felicia Blakely, for those that don't know me. So I wrote some things down because I don't know why I was nervous, but I'm all right now. But when I talk about Diamonds and Pearls, I get very emotional because it's definitely something that's dear to my heart. Those that know, you understand the work, and those that don't, I'm sure you will get to understand the work as time progresses. And so again, my name is Felicia Blakely. I'm the president and founders of Diamonds and Pearls Mentorship Program. It's a mentorship program here in Michigan City in LaPorte County, where we service girls from the ages of 9 to 19. The program is open to everyone. It's a very diverse program, and so it's a very open enrollment that we have. There's no fee to be a part of Diamonds and Pearls. We just ask that you register so we can make sure that we have the space and capacity to serve the girls. Just real quick, our mission and some things that we just kind of take pride in. We take pride in just encouraging our girls. We're big in motivation and inspiring and just empowering and just guiding. We're trying to guide these young ladies to a path of success. It is our endeavors that every girl that's a part of Diamonds and Pearls, when they leave our program, that they are going down a path of success. And if they just so happen to not go down that path, we try to go back and bridge the gap and direct them into other places and resources that maybe our program wasn't for them. Maybe there's other programs in the community that is, and we kind of place them within those programs. And so it's our mission to help them just uncover their hidden talents, just recognize their worth. We kind of build and nurture their confidence, their self-esteem, establishing boundaries, developing character, just courage. I have a motto that I say to the girls, and I say this to people that ask me, why do you do so much pouring into the girls? I believe, this is just me, if you get them now, you save them later.
Yes.
You know, most oftentimes, you know, that's no knock to any of us. You know, some of us, we're still figuring this thing out called life. I mean, it happens. But had we had somebody maybe at a younger age to really pour into us, there's just some things that probably we could have avoided. And so that's why I'm so intentional about pouring into the girls. And so some of the things that we've already done in the community, I like to say that we kind of work off the radar, but we're on the radar, if that makes sense. And so we volunteered with a numerous of events that's happened in our community. We partnered with the LeBisnick Arts Center, where once a month the girls go and they do crafts. They get to pick crafts that they want to do, and the LeBisnick Arts Center, they supply all of the supplies, and the girls are able to just kind of work on crafts all day. We volunteered with Kwanzaa, where we came together and we put together hygiene bags, where they supplied the bags to the girls in the Michigan City area schools as well. The Juneteenth, they volunteered with the Mayor's Gala, the Debutante Ball, Career Day at the Michigan City area schools. We recently just partnered with Girl Coalition, where we got with the Michigan City Police Department, and we did a 3-week bike series where we taught the girls about bike safety. And so they did a 3-week series on bike safety, and then after the end of the 3 weeks, they got a certificate, and then we did a bike course where they got all of the girls that participated got free bikes, free bike equipment, free helmets, a book bag with first aid kits and supplies in it. And so we're just blessed and able to just partner and just have different resources to kind of help us make this vision come to pass. We've served the community for Thanksgiving. We have a lot of girls in our program that have gone off to college, graduated college, and now have come back and poured. That right there, I feel like, is what makes it a great success. When you can see the testimony behind the girls that did not, I call them my diamonds in the rough, you know, where people may have given up, where the schools may have thought, well, maybe college is not for you, maybe consider something else, but they had a desire for college. And so if you have a desire, then I'm going to advocate for you. And we're going to push that. And they have testimonies where they went off to college, graduated college, and have come back and telling their success stories. And so that's what Diamonds and Pearls is all about to me. And so some of the things that we have coming up, and this is the request of the girls, because I believe in giving them their voice, their choice. And so we embrace their voice. So they want to do a team podcast. And so we're working on an all-girls team podcast. Of course, it will be supervised by the adults, but it will be their thoughts. It will be, you know, they will have the liberty and the freedom to kind of work the podcast how they want it. Right now, we're planning a 3-month leadership camp. And each week with the leadership camp, we'll have a different curriculum. So the first week, we can partner with somebody in the community about health and nutrition. The second week, we can partner with somebody about proper communication skills and how to, you know, greet people, and just little things I feel like that we overlook, you know, and then our girls, they kind of get missed in the crack, and then when they become adults and we want to send them out to the work field and want to have them go to interviews, and they don't know how to properly communicate for those interviews. So within this leadership camp, those are some things that we will cover. And we're also, last but not least, the girls came to me, and this is really dear to my heart because it was their voice to say how much pressure it is in our school systems I don't know if I can say this, but as far as drugs and sex and just things that they're being pressured and the bullying. And it was like, we want to do a purity and etiquette ball where we want to commit ourselves as much as we can to say that this is how we're going to live our lives as young girls. And so we're in the process now of putting together a purity and etiquette ball just to kind of let the girls live out their vision and desires. And so that's who we are. And so I just believe that in order, we say that the children are the future, but in order for them to be the future, we have to invest in their present. Right. And that's what Diamonds and Pearls is all about.
So, yes, we will have some questions. So you all will know, not only did Pastor Felicia come to present about that, but again, she is having an event, the Purity event, and so basically a request for a donation today with them, for them as well. But does anyone, I'm opening it up for questions.
When is the event?
Yeah. So we propose the event to be August 4th. We've been working, just trying to get every week. Matter of fact, they're in session now across the street where somebody's working with them on proper etiquette and line dance. So if we can get everything and keep it on schedule, the proposed date will be August 4th. And if I have to push it back, I would definitely inform everyone.
Is there a venue?
No, so our facility, unfortunately, during this horrendous rainstorm, had a major flood. And so we're not able to use, our site, of course, would have been, so I'm looking for a venue as well to host the ball for the girls.
And that, since you don't have your venue across the street available, it's gonna require cost for that? Okay.
Absolutely.
Is this, is the ball, will it encompass like other partners involved or to be there? Or is this you just putting it on with the girls? Will there be like opening for vendors or people setting up tables, anything like that? Or is just really focused on?
So I hadn't really proposed it to open it for vendors.
Gotcha.
I really personally wanted it to be personal to them because I wanted it to really mean something. And I didn't want to turn it into something else, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to keep it very interpersonal, but yet still, invite their families, and because they're making these vows and, these commitments. And so invite their family and those that mean something to them for this event as well.
I like that better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of this will be out of pocket for you all?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Any questions or any other questions?
I was just curious, are you having some smaller meetings that lead up to this commitment ceremony?
Yes, so we meet every Thursday, actually. The girls are actually meeting right now. They're actually across the street right now meeting. We meet every Thursday from 5 to 7, so if y'all ever want to pop in, if y'all ever want to volunteer some time in service, it's definitely open. We meet and have been meeting every Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. up until the event time.
Okay. I know you have stated that the girls are welcome to ask their families, someone close to them or whatnot. So if you do have a venue, or find another venue, will it be opened up to the public where others can see, or are you still thinking about that, or what?
It's still on the table.
Okay.
Still trying to just make a final decision on that part.
Okay.
Because you were considering food, because it's a ball as well. So,
Right.
if I just open it up, I would have to kind of keep a lock on the head count so we can make sure that once we do food, everybody's prepared to have their plates.
Do you have something listed for the potential sponsors, like if you get 500, 750,000 or whatever, what that would look like, for the ball? Like would a name be like on the literature or something like that?
So,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so we will definitely, if sponsors happen, we will market it on our Facebook page. We will market it within the programs as well. We will have like a projector screen, that kind of will run through or just kind of flash just the history of Diamonds and Pearls and things that we've worked on up until this point, and it'll flash through the computer screen as well. Yeah. And then of course our thank you in the newspaper that we would do after the event is over for potential sponsors.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay, I do have, I have a handout for you. If you could complete that and maybe next week or something, you can get that to us and we will contact you at a later time. But, okay? We appreciate you.
No, I
We
appreciate
appreciate you coming to share with us, and awesome, amazing program, an amazing organization that you have, I'm gonna say.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And keep up the good work, you're doing amazing
Yes.
here for the city, especially for us women. The girls get up, I know you're not here to talk about that, but maybe we can invite you back to share about that too.
Give them something to think about, because it's coming up. I think we should.
Absolutely. Well, so Girl Get Up, of course, we have Diamonds and Pearls for our younger girls, but we can't leave us out because we need something as well. And so I've also committed myself, with those same values that I pour into Diamonds and Pearls, I've also committed myself with those same values to, women of all walks of life, to just kind of help restore them back to whatever it is they feel like they need to be restored back to, and just kind of help and guide them. And so we're about empowering, restoring, and just getting you back on a path where when you wake up in the morning, you feel good about getting up out of your bed and going about your day because you know there's purpose attached to your life. And so Girl Get Up is a conference that we do every year, September the 20th through the 21st. Last year we hosted it at Purdue College. It was a great success. We had over 250 women in attendance for Girl Get Up last year, and it's our endeavor to just grow it every year and every year. We're kind of on a every other year coming back to LaPorte County, and then we'll take it to a different city in a different state. But the time that we are here in LaPorte County, I want to just kind of serve this service that women don't come together, women are not unified. No, we are very unified. We can come together and we can make things happen. And so I want to see it not only triple, but double, and just put something on the map for Michigan City and LaPorte County.
Yes, sounds awesome. Also, she is an author for Permission to Heal.
Permission to Heal,
So,
absolutely.
are we expecting another book too?
It's in the making.
Okay.
It's in the making right now. Permission to Heal can still be purchased on Amazon, but there's definitely something being birthed, and I believe it's going to be something that's going to help everybody.
Okay.
That's going to help everybody, and so
Thank
something
you.
definitely great to get involved in. Yeah.
And Shirley,
Thank you
what
so
church
much.
that you were a pastor.
Yes, so absolutely. My husband and I, we are pastors right here in Michigan City. Our church is actually here on 9th Street, 301 East 9th Street, Michigan City, Indiana. We have services on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock a.m. and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. We've been serving ministry for 19 years now. It'll be 20 years in March that we've been serving LaPorte County in ministry. And so we're grateful for what God is doing. Yes.
You have an event coming up, another one, a community event, right?
So I'm still working on that. The community brunch, the community women's brunch is what you're talking about?
No, a picnic or
Yes,
something?
no, we have a community picnic, yes, next Saturday, 12 o'clock noon. It's a community picnic. We're giving away school supplies. We have food, games, bouncy houses, activities for the children, for the whole family, music. So that's next Saturday at 12 o'clock on the grounds behind the church here in High Praise, 301 East 9th Street here in Michigan City. So it's a family community day picnic, yes. Open to the public.
Thank you so much. Any other questions?
We can keep on talking.
So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
letting me.
Thank you.
Sorry, I got to run over.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we will have approval. If you all had time to go over the minutes, did you all view the minutes? Does everyone have one, a copy? Okay. We didn't have a meeting in June, so these are May minutes. Keep in mind, we had motioned and all approved for Denise Ship Glenn to receive funding. And so they went ahead and approved the check for her. But however, the controller's office said we still have to approve these minutes. Okay, and Lori wasn't able to submit these minutes, so I submitted the minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so does anyone want to make a motion to approve them? Do we need any corrections or?
A motion to approve.
Okay.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? The treasurer's report, we're not able to receive the treasurer's report today, so that will be tabled. Charlene wasn't able to attend today, so she'll give us the report on the next meeting. So we will table that until the next meeting. Okay, Old business, Women's Equality Day, recommendations and discussion. So, the subcommittee and I met this week to discuss the Women's Equality Day, which is going to be held in August. Well, Women's Equality Day is August the 26th, I believe. In a previous meeting, it was some discussions regarding League of Women Voters requesting a partnership with us, but however, after that meeting, I received, and I wasn't able to discuss this with you all because we didn't have a June meeting, so I received an email from, I believe it was Karen Bernanke, stating that they rescinded the request of Michigan City Commission for Women and League of Women Voters to partner. And they said maybe at another time or later in the future. They stated that they were going to proceed with what they were going to do. And so, as we discussed, we had already stated that maybe we do some research or maybe move forward until we received the information from them. So I continued. I located a couple of venues, and again, I met with the subcommittee. So we discussed that, and this is what we came up with, is maybe a luncheon, a women's luncheon for Equality Day. It would be Saturday, August the 24th. Two venues so far. One, the Michigan City Senior Citizens building. They have us tentatively scheduled for that building for right now. Or, which one was it? Barrel House? Barrel House, we stated?
Yeah.
Yes, Barrel House. But I haven't been able to contact her. I think Kiana has. Do you have information regarding her contact information? Or if maybe you could contact her. And then a third one would be the Memorial Park, possibly. What we discussed is we would have a feature speaker and then maybe someone else talking, like speaking on maybe empowering other women entrepreneurs, maybe being an encourager or inspirational speaker prior to the featured speaker. I did contact the mayor's office, and the Mayor Angie, stated that she would be willing to be the featured speaker for that event. We have one more speaker, or a couple we said that we would bring back here and allow you all to hear them, and we will decide from there who we would decide that would be that subtopic speaker or whatnot, that second speaker for that day. We will have food there. It's free admission. Looking at someone to sponsor us. We will have music so we can fellowship with one another, interact with one another. Another thing we discussed is having, since it's about entrepreneurs and empowering entrepreneurs, we decided, or we thought about, I'm not going to say decided, we thought about having vendors. So the women of LaPorte County, Michigan City would be aware of who's in business and what they have to offer to the community. Also some community resources. We would ask some community resources to set up some tables too, so the county, LaPorte County, would also be aware of what resources they have and what's available. So I believe, the main thing is I don't want to get the name wrong, Small Business Association, is a Small Business Association, and we have her here as well, Camilla,
Yes,
right?
it's Camille. That's
Camille is a Small Business
Michigan
Association.
City Small Business Association.
Michigan City Small Business Association, and we had talked about partnering with them as well for this event. They wanted to host the event with us, co-host the event.
Yes.
Okay, co-host the event. So Kiana and Camilla. Is it Camille or Camilla?
Camille.
Camille. Kiana and Camille, they were going to share with us today at this meeting what the Michigan City Small Business Association is, and give us a little background about it and what they would like to see regarding this event as well, and how we can come together.
Okay, here's packets as well I brought for everyone. There's yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pass it around.
I will. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kiana.
Yeah, the packet is basically just an overview of what we did last year. It goes over the overview, the goals, the mission statement. And last year we had the event at the Barrel House with we had quite a few vendors there. We had entertainment piece of it. We also had we had food. We had an actual food truck. We had Cool Runnings there last year, so we didn't actually have to provide the food. Everyone went out and got the food off the food truck. It was how many vendors did we have last year?
We had 31 vendors.
Yeah, so which are the same ones are looking forward to this year as well.
Okay.
So we supported as you said, we had the food truck, which is another local small business. So we wanted to partner. Well, we tried to invite all the businesses out to showcase their businesses, and we also had entrepreneur and business owners to come speak to give other business owners more successful tools to use to enhance their businesses. And that's what we do. We try to network the business and the resources to enhance small businesses here in Michigan City and surrounding areas.
Excuse me, Camille, you're welcome to join us at the table.
Okay, that's all. So, and we know you guys were, with the event that you're referring to, you guys are doing some of the same things and aspects, so we would like to, that was our thinking on that, to, we can enhance each other's event with the co-hosting.
Okay. Kiana, did you want to?
The speakers last year was Pat Harris and Denise Shipp is what who our speakers were last year.
Okay.
But I think it's an awesome idea, like we discussed, to feature a business. I think that's a pretty good idea as well.
Okay. So we would have someone, a featured business
Correct.
to speak,
Yes.
and then also the mayor?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
So
yes.
two, okay.
I'm gonna probably go over that. We just don't want people to just be standing up there talking.
Correct.
Right, we want to celebrate, because.
Yeah, we got one more
Right.
round. It's
Right.
just, you know, people
Yes.
get kind of
Kinda,
stagnant.
That's why we try to weave the entertainment in there,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
get a little bit of
Speaking
this,
a little bit of
that.
that. Yeah, I remember this.
Yes.
Yes.
So it will be music too, music,
Yes.
music
Yeah,
and
because like I said, we had a
DJ.
we had 3-piece there last year. It was a group out of Chicago. That was a year. Plus, we had several local artists and some artists from Chicago that came, and for far as the entertainment. So it was pretty entertaining for me.
I like the idea. No, it just shows that, you know, we're collaborating with other partners and organizations that are here in the community. So it's not just the Women's Commission doing something, but look, we are partnering with the Small Business Association. That just looks good. It just shows, you know, we're collaborators. But, you know, when we did meet, one thing I just wanted to point out that we didn't make, you know, these decisions. We just kind of discussed these things and wanted
Right.
to bring them back to the entire group.
Right.
So you all can have some input. You may have some other ideas. You know, maybe another day, or, you know, you think it's too soon, because we still need to think about marketing. But also bring in ideas of who you think would be someone good to be that featured business speaker, men or women, probably. This is women's equality. So, and then maybe we can discuss and see, you know, and then pick, you know, amongst ourselves who we think that should be. But this is definitely a group effort.
It is.
So is this focusing on women-owned businesses, or is anybody?
Just, it was Michigan City on,
It's actually
small
a
businesses.
particular date, like nationally.
So, I'm sorry, Daisy, when you asked that question, are you talking about for the
Event.
event,
Yeah. Mhm.
Equality Day?
Well, what do you think we should do? Should it be focused on women?
I mean, if it's National Women's Equality Day,
They
perhaps.
just make, yeah, I mean, I like that. I like that, you know, highlight women on businesses, and we're really focused on that, we're a women's commission, you know, it makes sense. And I vote for that.
That can be part of the, I think my thinking would be to include everybody so they can see and be able to advance their businesses by getting everybody's business, but highlight the women in such a way and get awesome, phenomenal women speakers and zero in on like how to get like contracting and funding for minority businesses, especially women businesses, and that would be something to highlight for that aspect, because it's also National Entrepreneur Week that week as well.
Yeah, that day,
That day you guys
August
said.
21st is the day's purpose to celebrate entrepreneurs. So then we're gonna have it on the 24th, because obviously we can't have it in the middle of the week like that.
Right, because Equality Day is the 26th,
Mhm.
but that's why, yes, we had chose the discussed about the 24th, not chose the date, yeah. Angie, you have anything?
I'm
Any
just thinking
ideas?
about my calendar thought. I like the idea when you're talking about, because a lot of the entrepreneur women don't know that there is a commission for women. So as we expose each other, it'll get out better that way. Just continue to communicate. That's all I can think about. So good idea.
Keisha?
I was just wondering, are we considering giving honorariums, even if they're
That
small
would
to
be
the
nice.
speakers? I
Oh,
was just wondering.
we didn't think of that. What do you all?
I thought about that.
I say I thought we talked about
Yeah,
giving
we talked about-
certificates or something to the
Yeah,
ones that did so much during the year or advanced so much or.
or even just a featured business, yeah, I think, I don't know.
That would be
Something to
nice.
think about.
Yes, we could.
But how do you measure that? Like, what do you
Right.
measure that?
And that's
You
the
wouldn't hate to
difficult
leave
part.
someone out
To
that
leave
was,
someone out.
We were thinking about giving all of, you said the honor, it was something like a trophy or something, and then still give everybody certificates.
I mean, honorarium in a way of.
Oh,
paying
paying
them
the
something small,
speakers.
Like a small stipend.
Okay.
That's what I mean by honorarium.
Like the two, like the
featured
featured
speaker?
business speaker and then the mayor.
If we had two
Right.
speakers,
We didn't think about
I was
that.
just wondering.
We didn't
I was
discuss
just saying.
that.
Okay,
We didn't
right,
discuss that.
Even after eight.
I think that,
I was thinking of someone or two people, and I know one of those people that is actually her business to speak about funding and things like that. I know she makes, that's part of the way she makes her living. So I was wondering, I was like, would we be paying her anything? I'm not sure.
I know last year, the way we did it, we would offer the speaker, ask them to donate their time, and if they couldn't, like, could they do it in a place where they could write it off on their taxes, like if we're doing it for a non-for-profit agency, and give them a W-9 form to write it off.
that's a good idea, but with, I know the mayor didn't ask for an honorarium.
yeah.
She didn't ask for one, but she, okay, but for the featured business speaker
It
or
really
whatnot,
depends on who it is.
I thought-
If you say that person, that's their business, and you would pay them, to do it. So if we have other featured speakers like the ones that we had discussed, I won't mention their name right now, but I wouldn't see paying them because it's really boosting their business. It wouldn't really fit with that, but it could fit with some others. So I think we should just bring our ideas to the table. We don't have much time, so I don't know how we're going to.
what I was trying to say, I was answering Keisha. What she was saying, what she asked about that honorarium. Again, the mayor didn't ask, she didn't, but
That's fine.
for that
I'm literally
featured
just curious.
business, for the featured business, one that we had discussed, right? If whoever we bring here and then us as a commission decide if that would be the featured speaker, I thought that would probably be nice if we, since it's a featured speaker, I mean, not featured, but what you said, like a highlighted business person or whatnot, that maybe we could recognize them in some type of way, if it's a certificate, or it can be a small honorarium or something, you know, for that one, who we decide, who all of us as a group decide on. Okay? So that's something that we could think about. Come back, we'll table that, but we don't have much time because August is around the corner. Basically, this is just,
For the collaboration.
basically, this is just to see, we bringing the ideas back to get an approval for us to move forward with this, you know, to go ahead and say, hey, yes, we're going to get this venue. We can also meet again with Camille, and also to approve if we're going to partner with Michigan City Small Business Association. So we need to get a motion approval for that, and get a motion and approval that we can go forth and move forward, so we can go ahead and get this event started, underway. So does anyone want to make a motion to partner with Michigan City Small Business Association?
I make the motion that we partner with the Michigan City Small Business Association on the potential date of August 24th in the Women's Equality Day function.
Anyone want to second it? Second?
A second.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Michigan City Small Business Association and the Michigan City Women's Commission will partner. We'll have a partnership to host the Women's Equality Day for August the 24th, 2024. Okay? And the next motion we would need is if it's okay for us to continue with the plans. The planning, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just with the planning of the event, to continue moving forward.
A motion that we move forward.
Okay.
Second.
Anyone?
Any other discussion?
Any opposed? All in agreement? Can I hear aye or? Aye. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, the next, moving on with that, implement a procedure for the donation request. I handed out these documents. Thank you, I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay. I know you guys need to move on.
Thank you so much.
Sorry about that.
And Camille, we will be in touch with you because
Okay.
we will have to have further meetings
Next meeting.
next week.
Okay.
Next week,
Got you.
okay? And Kiana, we'll have a meeting next week.
Okay.
Okay? And then include everyone else who wants to join in.
Okay.
To make it happen, okay? I did pass out the requests for funding guidelines and also the donation forms, because we talked about it at the last meeting, trying to get something in place for, that was under old business, something in place like a procedure, some type of protocol when we're giving out, when we're approving sponsorships or donating monies or whatnot. So this is just a guideline or something for us to think about, and we can come back at another meeting. I'm just asking you all to have in mind some type of ideas or some recommendations with guidelines with donations and sponsorships, okay? So we can table that for the next meeting.
I have a question in regards to, because as far as the process, we had previously discussed this. I noticed it says submit in writing at least 30 days prior to an event. Is there a little leeway? Can we give people a little leeway on that? Like based on like when they access and when we get the paperwork to them?
I'm
Or do
not
we have to stick to
certain,
this?
but I was gonna ask Daisy. I'm glad you asked that. I was gonna ask Daisy, would this be something that I would need to talk to Gail about regarding the guidelines, and if we can change or not change, but do some revisions?
Who made this?
that? Yeah.
I got this from the Michigan City website under the commission. So this was
so this
prior to
prior.
us.
So
Gotcha.
if the commission made it, the commission has the authority to change whatever they want in this.
Okay,
But if this is, city given, then that's different. But if this was something the commission made Yeah, you all can change.
Okay, well, again, I just retrieved it from the commission, Women for Commission, on the boards and commission on their website. So this is where I printed it off
I can
of.
ask who you get.
Will you please?
We should ask, yeah.
Okay. All right.
May have to.
And then again, we'll table this and move this to the next meeting, come back. But again, if you all would please have in mind some type of ideas, whether the amount that we give out, if, again, we talked about how often that they can return and ask for donations and stuff like that, okay? Under new business, the motion and approval for donation requests. Again, we had Pastor Felicia Blakely, and I think she did a wonderful job with presenting today. She has some amazing programs going on, and Diamonds and Pearls is a great mentoring program for the young ladies. I would like to see her receive something for the event that she's having or that they're going to host. She did mention that basically it's a out-of-pocket expense for them. We know that it's food going to be, food there. She said it's free admission, I thought. I'm not certain, for right now, unless she opens it up to the public, I guess. Okay. Another thing that she had mentioned is that they're not able to have it at their facility. So 9 times out of 10, she probably will have to pay for a venue or whatnot. So just wanted to see if someone want to give a motion or regarding for us to be a sponsor for them or donation or however you want to do it.
Amount ahead of time?
She didn't.
Okay.
I believe this is our first time
Okay.
giving to her. Does anyone recommend an amount that we can start off with? I mean, hers, I know we had previous requests for donations or sponsorships. I'm gonna say sponsorships. But keep in mind, and nothing geared towards any particular business or whatnot, but sometimes they have sponsorships or sponsors, not sponsorships, sponsors or other partners or businesses that's helping them out. But I didn't hear her say that she had another sponsor, or basically I just heard out of pocket. And she may have some later that will donate. I'm sorry.
Do
go
we
ahead.
have the previous treasurer report so that we'll know at least a dollar amount that we're working?
I know the last that we had that I thought was like maybe 15,000,
Oh.
somewhere around there.
I think
I'm thinking.
Well, Nakia, being paid, balance as of April 18th was $14,603.04.
What did you have? And then keep in mind as well, we had discussed this, I think it was not too long ago, having a gala to put more money or more fundings into our commission. So that's gonna be at a later date though. So we're trying to, and then if you all have ideas as well, trying to get some type of fundraiser going so we can, again, replenish the funding that we had, given out. But I would like to see, me, myself, her organization, especially Diamonds and Pearls, something given to them. Great
I
program.
would motion that they get a donation from the Women's Commission.
Okay.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, but we're gonna need a dollar amount. So can we say maybe roughly, maybe 700 or something like we did the last one? Or
I approve. Motion approved.
for 7, anyone?
For 7.
Do you, 7 or above, or
7.
Daisy?
So.
Oh, you can't. And I keep looking at you like, so you can't make recommendations or vote? You can't make recommendations or?
I I guess I can make
Yes, you can.
recommendations, yeah.
You can. I say you can.
Yes, you can. I think that's fine.
Do I give him a second motion?
Okay, well,
That you can? You can, it's letter street.
Andrew, do you have a recommendation on the amount, or what do you
Well,
think?
Kiana
was
made a
your-
motion for 700, so do we have a second?
Oh, okay.
Well,
We didn't hear from everyone, so that's why I was saying, I didn't know if
You
you,
said 709.
I just-
seconded.
okay.
I just got an odd number in my head. And I don't know why I got this odd number.
What's your number?
It's like a 777 for some reason. I got this odd number, so she must be on point.
Okay, so-
Okay, so we can work around that.
Right,
I got this odd number.
So we do have a motion
So-
on the floor for the 700.
You wanna-
You want to go up, you want to,
You wanna do an 8?
I think 700 is
I
fine.
think 7.
So Kiana, can you
Kiana,
make that motion again, so we can all hear it?
Make the motion to approve $700 for
Okay.
the
okay,
program.
one second.
I second.
Okay. Any opposed? I'll stop looking at you, Dave.
You can.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great, so $700 is approved, and I will ask her to complete that form, and
Yeah.
we'll make certain that we give the form to Charlene, because she has to submit it to the controller's office along with these minutes. So we did approve the minutes.
Yes.
The next on the agenda is the vacant office. I don't know if you all are aware, but I received an email from, is it Regina Rudolph? From
We win voters.
Legal Women Voters, Regina, and she stated that Lori Wink would no longer be with us, so she's resigning, I believe, so that leaves a vacancy, and also it leaves an office, meaning secretary, to be open, so just wanted to present that to you all, and then also to see if anyone would like to volunteer, I want to say, volunteer for the secretary role. I'll stop looking at you, Dave.
We're having time.
Or
So the
at least
secretary's position would mean taking notes during the meeting?
Yes.
Yes,
Submitting them to the clerk's office?
yes. And also the controller's office.
Well, we still have a few commissioners out, so maybe let's see, because somebody had covered for her before. So
Linda.
maybe
Linda
they'd be
Conlon.
willing to, so maybe you can
So if you
reach
all,
out to them.
today I've been taking notes, so if you all can think about that, and maybe we can bring that back to the meeting, next
Right.
meeting, is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so thank you, ladies, and praying for Lori and her best endeavors, future endeavors, okay.
Absolutely.
So, city council, any comments? Now I can look at you, any comments?
No, I don't have any updates.
No updates, okay. Commissioners? Nada, come on. All of that, the walk with the dog, the fit, give us an update on what's going on and what's
So I
going
look
on.
like this today, everyone. Yeah, no, we just finished up our Fit Together program. It was right before I left, right before I came over here. We just wrapped it up. So it was a great program. It lasted for 6 weeks with the kids, and we were at Walker Street Park Garden. They took a tour, and then we had lunch out there and everything, so it was really nice. So that was the end of kind of my summer programming right now, so I'm just really planning for the fall. Yeah, got another Fan Out Diabetes in Kingsford Heights coming up in October.
Okay. Now, is that the major program you have, is Fan Out Diabetes? Is that annual, will it run throughout the year
It's
or?
like 3, I do like 3 typically a year, 3 churches a year,
Okay,
you know, and then there's Fit Together, and then there's several.
okay.
There's several, I won't name them all, but yeah, those are just the last 2 that I just completed. But Fan Out, I still have 1.5 churches to complete
Okay.
for the year.
Anything coming up in the fall or that we can look forward to regarding health or?
Probably just me partnering with other people, you know, those partnerships. I might even work with Pastor Felicia and may go to Indianapolis with the Girl Get Up thing. So we're kind of working on that, getting Franciscan to hopefully sponsor something. But so those type of partnerships and just really planning for the next 3-year cycle. And that takes a lot of time. Remember, I think I told y'all about the community health needs assessment. I probably sent surveys to you all. So thank you for completing that. So the hospital next 3-year cycle starts 2025. So all my programming probably will change. Some things may be changed, some things probably be kept. But that'll run, whatever I'm doing in 2025 will run for the next 3 years.
Okay.
So that's how that goes. So I will be very busy doing that type of work.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing an amazing job. Just wanted you to know.
Thank
So
you.
keep going. Stay
you.
encouraged.
For your support. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on anything?
For Minority Health Partners,
Yes.
we are working now, we will be having a breast cancer awareness walk in October, October 5th. We're gonna have our walk, and we're also planning a breast cancer ball later. I'll get some flyers out for that. Later that same month, actually. So the walk will be at the start of the month, and then the ball will be at the end of the month.
Okay.
But I'll send out some notices and have some flyers, so you should see them, or at least see them in here.
Awesome, and you're doing amazing as well. So stay encouraged.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Now, Angie, I know that Angie may have some updates regarding the Eastport Association or something. Are you still involved with them or?
I went to the last meeting, but there was nothing on the, at the meeting at that time. It was just kind of short, so, there wasn't really much they were discussing at the time. So I think they were wanting to send out flyers. They were gonna try to do something, but they weren't sure who was gonna be involved. So I came in the middle of it. So I'll get back. Her name is Wendy Willis. She's now the president. She became president, I think, a couple months ago. So we'll see how that works out. I gotta go to her next meeting soon, I think. So we'll see how that works out.
Thank you. Any other updates that you're aware of?
No, I'm just trying to figure out, like, I'm gonna start putting this thing together with the senior citizens, you know, and
Right.
I thought about grabbing something in the fall, maybe with the seniors. Some women seniors I've been talking to here in Michigan City about grabbing things, what their ideals, what they see for their futures, because we talk a lot about the youth,
Mm-hmm.
the young women. We talk about keeping the boys in basketball or different things like that, but I hear nothing about the seniors. So
Yes.
I'm taking hold to some ideals, getting with some of the older ladies of the city and seeing what we can come up with.
Okay. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
Angie. Please keep
Come
us
up with
posted.
something.
Yeah, let me know.
Because we need to talk about health.
Something.
Maybe I get with you, Nyla,
Yeah.
something to help, you know, get that information out.
Absolutely.
And let us know
We
too
can
how
definitely
we.
do something.
Okay,
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Kiana?
Oh, just on August 10th, National Night Out, that
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the National Night Out with the police officers, where they think is it all across the country? Or,
Yeah, it's
yeah, they had it last year.
Yes.
It's gonna be at Puma Field. I think it's at 5:30. So
What
that's
date
coming.
is that?
Yeah.
At Puma Field, it was there last year. August 6th was National Night Out with the police, Michigan City Police Department.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Okay.
I don't have a flyer, but I'll
We don't
get
got no
one.
flyer yet.
Okay.
I'm on that committee. I forgot about that. So last year was great.
It was
It was a
very
great
nice.
turnout for the first year. So it's open to any and everyone. It's free, and then we have several vendors out there. We have the canines out there, and they do their thing, and other activities, right? DJ, things like that. So it's a lot of fun.
Will you keep us posted on that and also?
Yes, or Nyla was on the.
Oh, okay.
When
you said, I was like, ooh, I forgot. That's coming up.
Any other?
Okay, I'll send a flyer.
Anything else?
I've got two city wide events. So there's the back to school rally for Michigan City area schools Saturday, August 10th from 11 to 3 at Guildfield, so Alston. And then P&W is also having a back to school rally. They're having a backpack giveaway August 1st, so coming up from 4 to 6 p.m. Both at the Westville campus and the Hammond campus. And music vendors, face painting, so kind of a big event also.
Can we just add, so everybody know, at the Citywide Back to School Rally, it will be immunizations out there. So these kids who need their vaccines, we have a clinic, they'll be coming from Indy, it's Franciscan, they'll be coming from Indy, so we'll have an immunization tent out there, for that, plus, other things, forgot about that too, so it's, yeah. So I guess I am pretty
Also,
busy.
the school, the physicals, right, for sports?
No physicals, because Franciscan does physicals like right before the back to school rally. So to kind of do it twice out there, it's just it's not a need. We saw it, we tried to do it last year and it just really didn't work out. But immunizations is one, and we'll have screenings and other stuff, but that's the biggest thing. I think we had like 45 students get vaccines, plus COVID, stuff like that, so that was quite a few. That's it.
Okay. And we don't have anyone from the public. So we are going to conclude the meeting. Can I have a motion to end the meeting or the session?
Motion to conclude the meeting.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you all again for coming out, taking time out of your schedules. Appreciate you all. Thank you.
You know, I'm still.